So your car got flooded. End of the world, right? Well, you know what they say, opportunity knocks at the weirdest time. So here's 5 reasons why it's not so bad your car got flooded on Project Beamers. One reason it's not so bad that your car got flooded is because there's not so many opportunities where you're going to get to see the underside of your carpet. And if you see how filthy and disgusting it is under here, it's a perfect opportunity to get some detailing done. You can really clean under here. Some of this plastic could get clean. Yeah, definitely can get some cleaning done. So for a job like that, not too difficult. What I would be using in this case is some Suba towels. And these things clean up pretty much anything. I've been using these things for quite a while and they really impress me with the way they clean. So this is not a ad for Suba towels, but these I'll just take out a couple of sheets of these one at a time and just clean. There's nothing to it, just start wiping stuff down. Once everything's wiped down, I'll dry it off, any excess, with a microfiber towel, and I'll do that all over the car. Now that the carpet's out, I get a perfect opportunity to do that, clean everything out of here. And yeah, that's one reason why it's not so bad that your car got flooded. All right, it's starting to look and smell a lot better in here now that I got most of that stuff cleaned up, which is one thing you can do in case you have a flood. Take advantage of that. Now, another thing that I can come to think of, number two, if your car ever floods and you get to take out most of your interior like this, it's a perfect time to clean up any wiring. If the audio wiring that you're doing is hard to get to because this carpet's in the way or seats are in the way or for some furniture or whatever, in this case the dashboard or steering wheel, if you look for an example, my power wire and stuff is all ran on this side, but the factory ran everything down the center here. So I can take advantage of any kind of wiring scheme that I pretty much want. Run my RCAs clean through any route that I want. Now I have access to that. So you can plan your audio, you can run your wiring, and if you have to take out your interior because of a flood, this is one thing you can take advantage of. So that's number two, things you can do if your car ever floods. Number three thing you can do if you have to take advantage of something because your car flood and you have to take out some interior components like seats, carpet, dashboard, or whatever, a door panel, maybe a headliner. You really get a chance to know your vehicle. A lot of people don't take those parts off of their car ever. So if you ever have to do it yourself, you learn what bolts need to be taken off of, what tools you may need for the job, and pretty much just an overall layout of your vehicle so that in case you have to do any work in the future, is that much easier for you to get the work done. This is not something that's going to happen every day, that you're going to have your car in this state of disrepair, but take advantage while you can. So number three thing you can do while your car is taken apart because of a flood, get to know your vehicle. Another reason, possibly the most important reason that I could think of, if it floods your car, this gives you an opportunity to really see what's going on with your car as far as places where it can leak. I'm pointing out the drains in this car, especially if you have a sunroof. You want to make sure you check those out. They have some in the rear as well. That actually happened to be the problem that I had. The one that I have in the rear, this one was disconnected completely, so water was getting in from there. And then I also might have had an issue in the front. I didn't have a seal complete there. So there was a few things that I could have checked out. Now, it's good that I was able to check those things out. It wasn't the horrible time for me to have a flood, even though it was never going to be a good time for that. But just imagine a different situation. Maybe I was away on vacation for 2 weeks or something. I didn't notice that the car flooded and I came back to that, and the carpet would have been sitting in all that shit for weeks. So this is a good opportunity to just check everything in your car that can possibly cause an issue like this, reinforce your car, and then you can sleep better just knowing that your car is pretty safe from things like that. If you don't know too much about these things, check a video. Check Project Beamers, or maybe call a very good mechanic friend of yours. Tell him, hey, can you check out my leak areas to make sure that all my seals are correct. replace what you can, and do it while you can. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why, if it floods, take full advantage of that. Check all your leak areas. Now, some leak areas I can point out to you: check your door seals, check your window seals, check the seals at the sunroof, check all the gaskets by this, like there's gaskets outside the window on the top on the windshield. Check those. Any corners outside the doors, if you have a hatchback, check the back seals. Just places where the windows sealed to the body of the car, they usually have some rubber or gasket or something. So check all those and make sure they're all tip top. If they're not, replace them, and do that while you had a flood in your car. Now, the fifth reason I could think of why it's not so bad that your car flooded is once you get your carpet out, you could really get a look at it. My carpet, for example, I sprayed it while it was in the car, so I didn't really get to get everything black. There's still some gray area here. So for me, I really get to clean up my carpet, spray it all black, get it looking brand new, and then put it back in the car knowing that it's in tip-top shape. So for me, that's my fifth reason why it's not that bad that my car flooded. And those are the reasons, 5 reasons why it's not that bad that you have to go through that on Project Bimmers. So as long as you take advantage of the situation, you should always come out on top, right? See you guys in the next video.